Everyone, we are back again with another episode of Sims World. And you guys will take notice, it is dark nighttime, and there's definitely a new sim here in the Wee Bambino, but there's also another new sim here that showed up, and that is Cameron Hussein. Now, Cameron Hussein is actually Jonah and Catherine's little brother. We don't know much about why he showed up here quite yet, but we will be diving into it. But he is sleeping ahead in Iris and M's bed. I think Jonah and them gave him the okay to do that, but we don't understand why Cameron is here quite yet, and the reason why that is because he kind of just showed up out of nowhere. But we do know in the last episode that Reed, their biological father of Catherine and Jonah, had called Catherine. So maybe this is what this was about. All I know is it looks as if he's here and he's staying the night, at least tonight. Which means we don't really have a bed for one of these people. But I think that, being that Jonah is his brother, I think that Jonah's gonna go talk to him, and maybe he can sleep on the couch tonight. And then we'll figure out what is totally going on. And it's a Sunday, so, I mean, we don't know much about what is really happening here, but nevertheless, it's unfolding right now, whatever it is. Cameron didn't really say much, he just kind of showed up, but he did ask if it was okay to stay the night, and obviously being the brother and that Jonah is, he agreed. He said on one terms, you're gonna be on the couch tonight. So I'll see you guys when they all get up. And they're up, because Cole is has a little bit of a dirty diaper right now, and it looks as if Jonah's the first one over there. So Jonah, could you please take care of the Bambino? And now Jamie is up as well, so, because he had a nightmare. So could Iris, could you please take care of Jamie, since, or I think Jamie's actually going to go wake up his mom, so. Cameron is up as well, but it is 1 in the morning, so we don't know really much of what's still going on with the whole Cameron thing. I think that, who is this? Lilith Vator. No. But I think when it becomes morning time, Catherine is going to do what any person would do, and that is to invite around Reed, her father, and bring Cameron along, possibly to go out to eat, to try to figure out what is going on with Cameron, what's going on with the whole just showing up at the house type of thing. Because at this point we don't really know much of anything, besides the fact that he just kind of showed up. And Jonah is going to give Jamie a little bit of a bath because he needs a bath. Meanwhile, Cameron and Catherine are hanging out and eating some spaghetti that Iris made. And maybe Catherine can just get a little bit of a chit-chat starting with Cameron, trying to maybe like brighten his day, see what's going on, maybe get like something out of him that we don't know what's going on. I mean, so I think now Cameron is going to go ahead and just tell his older sister why he's here. And the real reason why he is here is he had an altercation with his parents, which are Reed and Emmett. They adopted him together. And he figured he didn't want to be there. He ran away from home. And so he said this is his only where else he could go. And so that is why he decided to go here. And Nicole is crying again. And Iris is there this time. So Iris is going to change her diaper and then also feed her, because I think she needs fed a little bit as well. But at least we know now why Cameron is here. So again, I think that Catherine is going to be the one that is willing to actually pick up the phone, call her father, and figure out what exactly to do with Cameron, because we don't really know what to do at this point. All we know is Cameron is here, and that's it. In the meantime, Catherine is just chit-chatting away with Jamie, and Cameron and Noah are getting a little bit of time to spend together as well, with little uncle and nephew time. And Jonah is heading off to bed for a little bit, but nevertheless, Cameron is doing a little bit of cleaning up for us. That's great. However, he did leave his spaghetti, along with Catherine, who left her spaghetti as well, on the table. So, could you two, or at least one of you, come situate this situation? Okay, so Jamie's sleeping right now, so I'm gonna have Catherine go tuck him in. And then here shortly we're gonna see around maybe like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning in Sims time, we will be go aheading and gonna call Reed up and see what we have to do with this whole Cameron situation. See what Reed has to say about the situation. But at this point, Cameron doesn't want to go home. He doesn't want to be with his dad, and he's even sleeping in the same bed as his older brother. That says a lot about the fact that he is absolutely furious. He is terrified to go home. Maybe he heard of the whole thing with Catherine and M's biological mother. We don't know. But we'll have to wait and see. And Iris, could you please tell off the wee Bambino because he was digging in the toilet? Oops. Catherine reached level 3 in parenting. Even though it's not her child, I still think it's fine because, I mean, she is the aunt of little Nicole. So I think it'd be perfectly fine for her to go ahead and check up on her as well. I don't think Iris mind either because she went right to bed. She obviously feels very okay with Catherine. Plus, Catherine helped out a lot with little Noah, so, which I have no idea where he is. Okay, he's following his dad around. Or he was following his dad around. Now he's heading to the pool pit. But, he was following his dad around, so that was fine. But, it is going on 7:30 in the morning time, Sims World. So I am going to go ahead and travel with Cameron and her biological father, Reed, and just try to figure out what is going on with the whole Cameron showing up in the middle of the night thing. Okay guys, so we're here at the neighborhood restaurant, which is called Kelly's. We're gonna order some food and drinks for people. We're gonna get Cameron some some fruit punch, and these guys want some tea. And then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna figure out what is exactly going on with the whole thing. And so Catherine is paying for the food, but we really need to figure out what is exactly going on. With whole Cameron thing. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and chit chat a little bit with Reed, see what he knows about the whole situation. And so Reed is saying what happened last night was me and Emmett got an altercation. Cameron overheard us talking about what happened with your mother, and Cameron was very upset about the situation, and he decided that he needed to leave the equation, and he left to come to your house. But at this point, I don't even feel him like he's safe at our house. I don't feel safe at my own house with Emmett there, but I would rather have Cameron outside of the situation. And so, could you or Jonah or someone take in Cameron for me? I know we don't have the best relationship, but I think that you guys care enough about your little brother to do this. And it's definitely a big decision, but don't feel like you have to say yes because it's your little brother, but for me, it would be greatly appreciated. And Catherine says that she'd be happy to take him in, but the living situation right now is quite chaotic. We don't really have enough rooms. We already have a new baby in the house. But if you don't even feel safe with him there, I'll do what I can do. And Reed says, thank you. So, the whole situation was pretty much, Cameron found out about the whole killing of Jonah and Catherine's mother from Emmett and Reed's argument, and Reed even said that he don't feel safe with Cameron being at home, and so Cameron ran away, and he ran to his sister and brother's house, and now it looks as if Catherine could possibly be taking in Cameron because of the whole situation. This is a very chaotic situation, but we got it worked out, and I think that we're going to go ahead and end the meal right now. And head home, and Catherine's going to suggest something to Iris and Emma about the whole situation. She's going to explain kind of what happened, but to them, and see what they have to say. But okay guys, so we're back in the Hussein household, but both of Catherine and Cameron are here. Jonah is in the shower or in the bathroom, and so is Iris, so we gotta wait for one of them to get out for Catherine to say anything about the whole situation. But right now, Cameron's taking a little bit of a nap. Iris is done with what she was doing, so she's gonna go ahead and mention it to her about the situation, see what she has to say. And so Catherine is saying, look, what happened was Cameron ran away from home because he found out about the situation with me and Jonah's father, and even Reed said he wouldn't feel safe with Cameron being at home, so he asked me to possibly take him in, but I told him it was a lot to think about, and I needed to talk it over with you guys. And Iris said that if even Reed thinks that it's not okay for him to be there, I'm all in, but say something to your brother. So Jonah is going to sleep right now, but I am going to wake him up real quick because of the fact that we do have to say for him something. So we're going to have him come over and just chit chat with his sister real quick. And in the meantime, Iris, could you please bathe Jamie because he's quite stinky right now. So, Jamie and Catherine are talking it out now. Jamie kind of is, well, not Jamie, but, Jonah and Catherine are kind of talking it out now. Catherine is saying that you might want to sit down, but what happened was Cameron ran away from home because of the whole situation with our mom. Reed and them got in an argument. He overheard, and he came here. Even Dad is saying that he thinks that it's not the best decision for him to be at home, and he asked me to take him in, or even you, and I told him I had to talk to you. And Reed is saying that it's a lot to ask, but he said he is our brother, so I agree. So it looks like he is staying here, and he's already asking for help. He's saying, I want to grow up now. I want to be a ninja when I grow up, and what do I need to do to get started? So he's asking Catherine. So Catherine, I think she's going to say, you need to start practicing your hiding. But, so it looks as if Catherine and them are going to keep Cameron here for at least a little bit. At this time, it's just a little bit of time, but we don't know much more about that. But nevertheless, Catherine is going to take the role as a parent figure for little Cameron, and I think we're going to end it out there. I know this house is getting quite full. We're going to need a lot more rooms. So definitely expect a new household in the making. Maybe very soon, because of the living situation. But, so we're going to go ahead and end it out here after we take care of the wee Bambino's dirty diaper. We're going to end it out here and we'll figure out more of the situation as time rolls on. So we're going to go ahead and end it out right here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Sims World, where it will be day 4 of Sims World week. This was day 3, so have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. And let me know if you think that we made the right decision on what to do with Cameron's situation or not. So have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching.